So, the most important thing that you could probably do for your trading is to switch from a results driven mindset to a process driven mindset. Now, I'm going to speak from my personal examples, okay? Last year, okay, was the first proper year I really came into trading, okay? I started my TikTok then. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. I got a couple of followers and, I thought things were going really well. I started getting payouts. I was copy trading 5 XFAs and all was well because the results were there. Now, you really see a true man's potential if you take away all results, okay? Um, how long can you do something without getting rewarded? And can you stay consistent? Can you, for example, in trading, follow your rules? Can you keep doing things despite getting nothing in return? And it's something that because I was new, I couldn't do it. I had, my best month in last September. In October, I lost it all, and I had to rebuild again. And the reason I lost it all was because the results stopped coming in, and I thought something was wrong. Something was wrong with me. I was looking for an answer. I was, frantically searching for a plan to get those results back, but there is no plan. The plan all along should have been to focus on the process of getting those results, right? Because without a process, what were all my results before? Were they luck? Maybe. Maybe they were luck. Maybe. And the reason why maybe they were luck was because after those results stopped coming, what did I do? I didn't continue with the process because the results weren't there. So I thought, something was broken. My day was awful if I lost on the day. And that's not the case. What you need to be able to do is be able to have a good day and lose, right? That's really important. I mean, there's a saying like how how good is your worst, right? The person who will win is who's got the best worst. So who can be the best while at the bottom, at the complete bottom? And it wasn't me. I couldn't be the best because my identity was threatened. I, was posting on TikTok about profitability, trading order flow, everything. And I lost all my accounts. I had to rebuild up. And those things happen. But the difference which held me back for a while was I was so heavily results focused that in started coming in fear and self doubt. Am I even good enough to trade and to do this? Am I good enough to go on TikTok and speak about trading? I mean, I lost everything, right? And that is very difficult if you don't know how to deal with it. Obviously, then there has been time and I've been able to reflect. And what I've really thought about is having a good day, even though you lost, right? So you need to be able to, did I do X? Did I do Y? Did I do Z? Yes, yes, yes. Well, today was a good day, but I didn't get any results. It doesn't matter that you didn't get results because those results will come. And it's kind of the same as the law of detachment, pretty much. They all kind of go hand in hand, and it's the universe thing. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but once you switch from, you know, all of that greed and wanting, you can't you just want, we don't need anything. We don't need anything, right? We don't need money. You want money, but you don't need it. When you start needing it, it will just it will stop coming to you faster than you will ever believe, right? What you have to do is work extremely hard without expecting results. And now you might say, well, if the results are just going to come to you anyway, what's wrong with having a results driven mindset, right? Because they're still going to come. But the thing is, the main difference is it's about consistency and how you can help your consistency, really. Now, all of these laws of whatever, law of attraction, law of detachment, it all stems to what can make, like, your brain is so powerful, it's unbelievable. Your brain can ruin or make your life, right? Now, there's two ways of always thinking of things in a negative way, an overly positive way, which are both bad, or a positive way, which is good, right? Now, by being results driven, you're thinking of things negatively because you lost on a day. Okay, I'm not good enough. Who am I to give my opinion when I'm losing? I'm not good enough, right? Or overly um, positive when you've won on the day and you're super ecstatic and you think you're the main man, but this only causes a massive crash afterwards, right? Because eventually you will lose, and then you'll go from being overly positive to negative, and that gap is just so huge, and you just won't be able to recover from it. It's just not possible, and then it's in your mind that you're just not good enough, right? But the difference between that and a process driven mindset is you're always positive. You can always think about the day in a positive. For example, in trading, oh, okay, I lost on the day today, but what did I do? Well, I followed my strategy to a T. I came off when I should have. I didn't overtrade. I did the correct things. I uploaded 2 TikToks. I went to the gym. I went on a walk, whatever. I followed my diet. I did everything that I should have, but I lost. So why would I have a bad day from that? You should only have a bad day if you didn't follow your process. You should be heartbroken if you didn't follow your process and you didn't do the correct things. And that's why switching to that mindset is so important. And it's been very important for me, which is why I wanted to let you know, because if it helps me, it can help you. And I don't want people to lose everything that they built, or to think that everything was over, just like how I thought. I thought everything was over. I remember sitting here watching everything that I'd built fall down, and that was due to my fault because I didn't follow the process. But I was so attached to results that it was impossible to follow the process. And I remember sitting here and watching everything disappear, and an invisible tear rolled down my eyes, because I don't cry. But I was very, very I just couldn't believe it, right? And what switching to a process driven mindset is going to do is you're going to believe every day that you're getting one step closer. And there's a reason why you're going to believe that, because you are. And what you can only take so many steps forward until you hit the wall, until you hit a wall. You can only do so many correct things until you get the correct answer. And that's basically what you're doing. You're doing so many things correct over and over again. It's impossible that you fail, but you have to do things with good precision. Give it your best effort. Don't half-ass things, and be the best version of yourself. Good luck. I don't think you'll need it, but good luck. I believe in you. And I believe in you because I didn't have anyone that believed in me. And I had to dig myself out of that hole that I thought was awful. But all I have to do is the correct things over and over again. It's so easy. Wow. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.